Dan LeFevre, and I work at Total Expert as a senior account executive. If it was easy, it wouldn't be as much fun. What better industry to pick than the housing market, which is responsible for like a third of all the GDP in the country. And I was introduced to this up and coming company called Total Expert in my backyard once. So Joe Welu is our CEO and founder. The company is about 8 to 9 years old. Like you said, we are purpose built for the mortgage industry, which means we were born, or we still solve for very specific use cases for those that are using our technology every day. We can actually help make things more efficient. We can help automate. When loan officers are really busy, we can help them stay in front of more people. So we absolutely cater to the last couple of years, but when people have more pain and really need more business, as they do today, because the well has gone a little bit dry, and any opportunity that hits the trash can is worth that much more. If you had a couple fish come out of the barrel, to keep this bad analogy going, last couple of years, you were okay with it because you had so many. But today, where leads are cherished and every deal that closes is cherished, that's actually where Total Expert thrives. When people are so scared in this market, that's a tough environment for any confidence, any investment or purchase that requires confidence. So Total Expert always needs to kind of thread this fine line, but it's actually a good market for us because we do things really well in terms of lead generation, lead nurture, building customers for life, and helping loan officers drive more business. And we do that throughout the entire spectrum of the borrower journey better than anyone, including now really going back to folks that might have refied or borrowed years and years ago, and kind of looking at them for insights on, did Monica list her house? Did Monica pull credit? Does she have a certain level of equity where she can pay for her kids' health care or school or whatever it is, right? And there's so many opportunities. If I'm emailing you on day 1, day 3, day 7, those emails typically go out until the campaign stops, and that's that. But that's not a very personalized approach when life every day is changing for the person on the other end of that email or that text message or that phone call. And so Total Expert is much more like Google Maps, which I use, or Waze, which apparently a lot of other people use, because we're trying to listen to what is going on in your life as the borrower. And when your credit score improves or gets worse, you should get a little different message based on where you are in life, because your capabilities are changing for what you can finance and where that puts you. Today is a really good market for that, right? Because people are in the market or in the buying process longer than ever with low inventory, or they're just sitting on the sideline waiting for rates to drop. And so we need to follow a journey with that person and make sure they're contacted at the right time, right place, where they say, you know what, now is a good time. I qualify for a certain product, or the market has changed, and they need to be alerted. Life's really busy. And so, I look at email. I have like way too many unread emails in my inbox, right? So a text message, I have about 2 unread text messages. Will I pick up the phone when a loan officer calls? Maybe, maybe not. Will I listen to their voicemail? Probably, right? And so we put all these things in play so you can make sure you stay in front of that person throughout time. And the benefit of Total Expert is that usually you have data, you have the insights, you have some action in 2 different parts. Total Expert brings all that together. So if you have a branch in Texas, so to put your previous question on the table as well, like how are people using us creatively and personalizing what we do? People in Texas speak a little differently than those in Minnesota and in California and the East Coast, et cetera. They might have different journeys or different cadences that work really well for them. Some folks might want to get an email every single day for 3 days, where some might want a little bit more relaxed approach. You also can, within Total Expert, build different methods or communications based on where they are. So if your Texas branch has a certain flavor that they want to use, maybe it's really incorporating video and getting their face out there, they can do that with our partners from BombBomb or different video platforms where they're really making it personal and down to, we satisfy the #1 loan officer in the country, and there are some unique things that branch and that person wants to do within Total Expert versus somebody else in Minnesota that's trying to get their name out there for the first time. And so you're seeing different approaches, different places in life, different places in the business, all being accommodated based on the flexibility within the system. Pick their brain. Yeah, we're open 6 days a week where we support not only the loan officer, but the real estate agents, all your referral partners, which is very unique. Wow. In person too. But thanks for doing this, and let me know.